The first bilingual walk-in testing site for coronavirus has opened in New York City. The facility is in Washington Heights and will have the ability to test large numbers of New Yorkers each day. For more on helping non-English speakers get through this crisis, we're now joined by Dr. Ramon Rallaj, chairman of Somos Community Care. And I'd like to ask you, how is New York City doing in reaching non-English speaking immigrants with the vital information and health care they need during this crisis?
Well, we know we've been doing that from the beginning. We established the first 1833 Somos NY right the 5th of March, knowing what was coming, to be sure that our people, we take care of more than 1 million patients in the city of New York, Medicaid recipients, poor people in our neighborhood, taken care by us the same. We are also people from outside the country who came to live in this country to help the same people.
How could the system do better in reaching them?
Well, there's no question that through us, we've been able to work with the governor of New York, who gave us the chance to do that through the Somos Community Care. All the funding comes from the Department of Health of the state of New York. And we're doing in a different way. It's a way to do medicine based on value-based payment that we call a value-based quality. That helped us to be the one right away to knew the decision to start putting the first center in the city of New York, in the four boroughs that we work, was Queens. We find out that 70% of our patients there having symptoms. When we did the first testing site, that's the results that we got. And right away we knew. Saying right away, the Bronx was the next one. We opened one in the Bronx. And this time with the governor, who's been helping us to open that site. And finally, we opened this one now in Washington Heights. It's the first walk-in testing site that we have, that we could do at least a couple of hundred to start. In each other places, we do more than 1,000 already each day.
Wow. Now, on top of the dangers posed by the language barriers, do these immigrants have any other risk factors that put them at particular risk when it comes to COVID-19?
Well, let me tell you this way. We live in small apartments, 7, 8 people in one bedroom, one bathroom apartment. If you take two bedroom, one bathroom apartment with 12 people, 14 people,
Right.
you understand how difficult it is to have social distance. One person becomes sick. Besides that, 30% in the poll that we did nationally, 30% of the Hispanic people only have $100 or less for emergency. They already don't have food. This is why we also start giving food together with Mark Anthony and Leonardo DiCaprio and the Chef Andres. Thousands of meals a day. And now we're going to start doing also cleaning. I mean, the sanitary crisis is also a humanitarian crisis. That's what we're living now.
Wow. Now, let's say one of our viewers knows of someone who needs bilingual help in getting information or treatment. How can they get some help? What should they do?
First, they should call with papers or without papers. They could call 1833 Somos NY. Not only we know we're using that from the beginning, we realize now also that most of our doctors dying are pediatricians, and a lot of them are intubated. What we're doing is their families, now they could use that line that the staff is telling the patient to call our line, and we have in 3 languages this line. Doctors are there also to help our people that have been having the problem that the doctors die or are very sick.
As a healthcare professional, what is your sense of where we are in the curve? Have we seen the worst?
Well, I believe so, but I believe so. It depends who is seeing from which perspective.
Right.
We still have plenty of people in our business, in our buildings, very sick. We know just today, I was just told one of my doctors in the Bronx died. That's not going to stop. It's going to continue. But more and more, the numbers will be only for that triangle, from Queens, passing through the Bronx, Washington Heights, go to Brooklyn, sparing the Manhattan area, the middle Manhattan. That's where the deaths are coming from.
Right.
At the end of this pandemic, we're going to have, in 6 weeks, more people dying, or 25%, or the same amount who died in the whole world of Vietnam in 5 years. They will die here in 5 weeks.
Ugh, it's just awful. Dr. Ramon Rallaj, the chairman of the Somos Community Care, thank you for joining us.
Thank you to you.
If you're watching Currents News on YouTube, be sure to hit the subscribe button and then click on the bell to get instant updates about all of our newest content, because we are putting your faith in the news.